Well, what opportunities would you say as we're coming to a close that you see existing in the homeschool consulting field that weren't there when you first started? What is the shift that you're seeing?
I'm seeing definitely just, I mean, more in Florida, we have a program called Choice Navigating where actually you can come on. The scholarship has an opportunity for you to come on and be a consultant, and we're contracted with the actual scholarship. So that's an opportunity that we have, just helping them navigate through everything, like whatever they need in the moment. And then more like therapists are coming on board and becoming more and more homeschool friendly. Tutors are huge. I do think that even though there are a lot of people doing online schooling, parents that are really involved with homeschool are noticing that they need that person to person interaction like their kids do. And so that's when tutorings come on board. I mean, that's always been around, but I think like that's more. I've noticed a lot of homeschoolers that their kids going through math has a tutor. They just do. Like it's just a normal thing now, especially since the scholarship covers it. I'm trying to think. Just yeah. I mean, if there I know Texas doesn't have the evaluation stuff, but basically if people have classes, they write curriculum. I will say I feel like I've tried to write curriculum and I feel like it's so saturated, it's hard to get it out there. Teacher pay teacher is like pretty much if I have anything, I put it on teacher pay teacher and then if somebody gets it, great. If not, hey, I used it with my kids, so I'm happy. Cuz if I make anything, I used it with my kids. But curriculum writing's an option. It's not I don't think it's gonna be as profitable as jumping in there and tutoring and consulting or even teaching a class to homeschoolers, like a skill. So, yeah.
I agree. I see the curriculum market as it would have to be something so incredibly niche. Let me put a plug out there for anyone who might be wanting to write a homeschooling and mental health curriculum, which is one of my many goals at one point in life if I ever get around to it, but it's needed. So it would have to be something that would be incredibly niche, that no one else has done, because otherwise you're going to get lost in the mix. You're going to get lost in the mix. You'd probably have a greater success rate with just helping a parent modify the curriculum that's already there than trying
Mhm.
to reinvent the wheel.
They're all very similar. Well, for the most part. And there's also I shouldn't say that because then I just thought of, like, Charlotte Mason and classical education, and this is a whole 'nother topic.
Yes, yes, let's not chase that rabbit trail.
Nope.
But no, the point is things are shifting, things are changing. You've highlighted some really good starting points for consultants if they're looking to serve different communities or how they can serve, what services they can offer, if they're trying to build out
Mhm.
that service menu, what they're able to do. And you focused on mainly a lot of what you can do in Florida because that is your home state. In Texas, again, you highlighted the importance of knowing your homeschool law, knowing what's going to be required of you for working with families in that state because as consultants, you can work across state lines, but you need to be familiar with the state that your client is in so that you make sure that you're giving them, you're doing, you're providing them with valid advice and
Yeah,
with
and
correct
you know what?
advice.
HSLDA has a really good website where they give you a brief overview of all the different laws from every state. I've used it.
Yes, I do too. I do too when I'm referencing parents are like, I want to do this because we're in HCN, we're in a lot of international and local and state level homeschool groups. And there's always that new parent with, well, I don't know where to start because that's when they're typically overwhelmed is right at the beginning, either when they're starting it all for the first time or when they're transitioning from public education. I point everyone directly to the HSLDA. I'm like, this is your biggest ally. Here is your
Mm.
best resource. Start here, then come back to the table. Just get your legal stuff taken care of first and then come back to the table.